It'd be really funny if it was time for the diamond-shaped one. But obviously, based off of the one that's glowing, it is not. So, let's go to the Russian nesting doll. Where you at, big guy? I have found it. Oh, we can just TP there, I'm pretty sure. Wait. Alright, I had to try it though. I had to try it. Quit yawning. We're getting to work. So, King, do you believe in ghosts? 'Cause you'll be believing soon enough. Let's go! The coolest part of this section. Yes. We've ran into this once before. But before now, we weren't able to do anything about it. But now is different. Now is our time to strike. So where is it? Where's the scourge of Hyrule Seas? The legendary ghost ship. I can see her now. She shall escape my wrath. For she has stolen something very precious to me. What have I done? Okay, so I was thinking Skyward Sword. Alright, buckos. Oh. Foolish. Now, why? Why would you ever decide to pick a fight with the guy with Evil's Bane in his hands? Oh my god. No. No, oh my god. I misremembered this dungeon. I got so hyped. Because I completely misremembered it. Why? Why? I feel betrayed. I feel robbed. I completely misremembered that place. I thought it was a whole mini dungeon. I thought we were talking. Man, why did I forget that? But why did I misremember it so horrendously? I was out here, sitting down, and thinking to myself, it was like the same kind of dungeon as, like, Ikana Castle? I don't know. The one with the skull demon dudes. Why did I think it was gonna be like that? What did I do to myself? I lied! I lied to myself! Oh man, I feel embarrassed. Oh my god. I feel robbed. I thought so highly of that place for so long. I always looked back on like that section of this this quest line as the shit. This is the reason that this quest line is worth doing. But I was wrong. Oh my god, I think I know what I did. I think... Alright, so... remember when I wandered in to that gauntlet? Yeah, I think what I did was in my brain I merged that previous gauntlet we did with the ghost ship. Damn it. I feel foolish. I think I mixed them together. Why did I do that to myself? I hyped it up. I basically said this is the shit. But really, I entered the ship and that was it. I entered and did what felt like nothing. Eat up, little bud. Eat up. Thanks, Truffle Pig. Let's just keep it moving for a little bit. You know, I don't know what she's been feeding you, but considering not only in width, but in height, you grew like 4 feet. Link might need to get on that diet. I get it, big guy. Don't worry about it. Like, listen, Link is a strong dude. Obviously not this strong, because he's got the bracers. But Link is a strong kid. Like, he got one hell of a swinging arm. And I know in fantasy media, it's very common to depict archers as very thin and frail and super agile. But in actuality, it takes a lot of strength to draw back a bow and fire it really well. Like, this kid is incredible at all forms of war. But the most underrated one is easily the bow, you know? Because the draw strength needed to launch a bow, like a solid infinite amount? Look at that! I get it, it's a small bow. And yes, it very could be powered by magic. But I don't want to say it is, so it isn't. Like, I know I have very constantly felt the need to bring up just how strong, canonically, Link actually is. But that's because people don't put respect on the kid's name. Like, listen, everyone knows him as, yeah, he's a Link. He gets shit done. He's real cool and all that. But I swear to God, some people are out here thinking he's a normal dude. Oh, I did that wrong. But no, a normal dude does not leap 20 feet in the air to stab a dude and walk it off like it's nothing. I get it. When I bring that up, I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be very instantly reminded of this game, the ending of this game. But I'm actually also referring to, guess what? Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and I think... no. Not Breath of the Wild, not Tears... I mean, Tears of the Kingdom's got some crazy stuff in it, but it doesn't have a 20-foot jump straight into the air. It's got crazier things than that, but still, doesn't apply here. But Age of Calamity, no matter how uncanny it kind of is, like, there is so many things, so many feats that Link has that obviously, clearly make him not in like the human range. Like, this motherfucker's got bullet time, and that just automatically means he's like as fast as the speed of sound or some bullshit. Like, we got this man clearing like a solid 30 feet just because he feels like it. We have him 1v1ing entire platoons of monsters because he can. And I know we don't in gameplay see a lot of confirmed feats of strength, because, like, if we look at Ocarina of Time and we see him chuck like a multi-ton brick and launch it through the air, most people can very confidently and pretty wisely assume it's because of the Golden Gauntlets. But even without the Golden Gauntlets, Link is a crazy ass bastard, because all we have to look at is his shield. And I understand, not many people think of defense as like a form of strength. But you gotta remember, anytime Link blocks an attack, it means he blocked the attack. It means he had the physical strength to stop an attack in its place, or simply tank it in terms of strength. Now, it may not have physically touched him to do actual harm, but if he didn't have the strength to withstand the hit, or have enough strength in his body to equalize the kinetic force released by his attacker, then it wouldn't be a block. He'd be sent flying through the air. You know, like you do when you miss a block. Link canonically has the strength to just tank these attacks. And some of these attacks, for example, the Darknuts, or Dark Knights, I don't know what they're called, I never will. When they have the strength to mow through entire stone columns, pillars that have stood the test of time over potentially 1,000 years, it's pretty impressive that when their attacks shatter them into a dust, into the finest paste imaginable, that Link can simply not only tank it with its body, but not even flinch at holding his holding his arm out. If he wasn't strong enough to produce those attacks, or at least have the physical strength to emit the exact same amount of force through a rod, you know, defense, you know, unmovable object and all, he wouldn't block it. But he does. And that automatically means it easily determines that the kid has at least that kind of physical strength. It's right there. And it's beautiful. I adore it so much. The idea that Link is just this crazy strong bastard is a beautiful thought to me. Because I am of the male species. Automatically that shit's cool. It's just in my soul to think that's cool. And just doing a bit of that power scale. I think that's what makes power scaling really fun. It's just the fact that you get to see how strong characters are. Like, it's kind of the same interest people have in, like, bodybuilders, I guess. Where it's like, damn, that dude's really strong. That's awesome. Like, there's so many cool things that Lincoln does that are obvious feats of strength. But because they're presented so casually, I feel like not many of the gamers that, not many of the actual gamers that play through like the Zelda games even come across it in their brain that, oh yeah, Link did just jump 30 feet into the air, scream at the top of his lungs, and just murk a dude. Yeah, he did just do that. I feel like not enough people really come to that conclusion. Like, at least for a little bit. Because I have these outlandish statements out here that he's just a dude. Like, yeah, he's supposed to be, but off of feats alone, he's not. Like, he absolutely is supposed to represent a normal dude. Anyone could be a hero. Look at this kid. He came from the forest. He's just some bum. Look at this dude. He's just a farmer. But then they constantly undermine that idea. Like, obviously the idea of a hero can come from anywhere is obviously illustrated. But how are you going to say anyone could be a hero when the guy who's being a hero is this guy? Mr. Jump through the air at Mach speeds. Mr. Jumps 30 feet off the ground to finish off a guy. Mr. can pick up any weapon and master it without even trying. This man doesn't have a learning curve. The only game that kind of illustrates a learning curve is Skyward Sword, the first game in the timeline. And I think that's really funny. The idea that the only game that very prominently illustrates like a learning curve for Link as a warrior, or just as a knight, is the first one. Every other time, he's just got it like that. And while that does kind of make logical sense under the idea that, you know, he keeps reincarnating and he keeps gaining skills and strength throughout every incarnation, I get it, it makes sense. But it's kind of hard to illustrate the idea of a hero anyone can be a hero. Here's your self-insert superhero. When the kid is just like that. Granted, I love it. But sometimes, I'm really curious just how many people don't notice how strong Link really is off the get-go. Like, this kid is 11. This one right here is 11. The game started with a tutorial on how to jump over your opponent to destroy them in a counter flash. In a beautiful display of skill and strength. And strong muscles with that leap is somewhere else. Like, this 11-year-old has the craziest jump you'll ever see. And then he has a dodge roll that is completely unheard of. Like, his horizontal counter? Oh my god. Like, this kid, I get it. He's got a bit of toon force behind him. But even then, he's shown feats of strength and skill that a 17-year-old Link did by learning from his ancestor. You know, Twilight Princess. That's fucking wild, man. Like, he actively learned some of the craziest hidden skills on the planet. All because he could. Okay, well, I guess I'm just targeting these guys now. Not who I meant to target, but you know what? Who cares? Damage is damage. But game is game. Come here. Die. Yeah. Oh, hey. Well, that just... Alright. A win is a win. Even if the opponent was stupid. Because you can be as skilled as you want. If you're stupid, it doesn't really matter. Oh man, I forgot to change this. There we are. Hey buddy. Hi buddy. Oh my god. Did I just get hit with rollback? Calm down. I don't need none of that. Be gone. You fools. You absolute buffoons. The goobers over here. Alright. Oh, easy enough. What you got? I see. No brain. That's what he had. Okay. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Hello, friend. Oh. Two for one, idiot. Make your move. Bro, pick up the sword. I don't want to fight you like this. You are weak and pathetic. Come on. There's good form on the Force Palm, though. Good form. That's all I can really give him. Considering he's a corpse now. Doesn't really matter either way, I suppose. But my prize is finally ready to be claimed. Come here. Yes. Yes, it's finally time. Oh no. It's gorgeous. At last, you found the last shard. Fused together, all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. I didn't mean to do that. No! No! That's it. I'm going on a hiatus from Wind Waker again.